you started off with both of you guys getting laid off. So tell me, when stuff like that happens, you usually go on a downward spiral and other things start happening. Like, so you got laid off first, then your wife, then maybe something else would have happened. So, how did you guys both stop yourself from going down that path of falling further down the line?
Well, first off, we had at that period of time, we had a solid foundation underneath us. We had taken responsible steps, or we didn't carry debt. We had a mortgage, and we had car payments, and we had
Yeah,
kind of the normal
normal.
stuff, but we weren't really carrying a lot of debt. We had savings. And so we had, you hear people talk about give yourself 6 months of cushion or 12 months of cushion. And so we did have means, and we had savings that we could draw on, as well as I got a really nice severance package because I had a lot of seniority at Microsoft. And so we had this safety net underneath us. I will say there was a lot of anxiety in that moment because, like I said, that was our only income. We have two daughters. They were um, 16 to 18. They were getting ready to go to college. And so it de risked a lot of what I normally saw as risk, like my responsibility to provide for the family and to have to pay bills. And we knew we had a certain amount of time, years in fact, that we could go and be okay. But my wife and I also have a really healthy relationship, and we are very nurturing and supportive in one another. And so I think both of us going through this helped even bond us more tightly. And we were able to together, be in this together and really work towards a common goal. And we did a lot of, we're both into personal development and, positive attitudes, doing things, staying healthy of body and of mind, and being able to, all of those things really helped us thrive in this, what could have been, like you said, a downward spiral or a crisis moment. We made something better out of this process. And quite honestly, if it had not happened, I'm not sure I was the type of personality to venture out on my own if certain things hadn't lined up at the time. And so it was really I see it as a fortunate event in our lives because, I mean, our life today, 10 years later, is really so much richer and more beautiful than I don't think I could have ever imagined back then. I mean, I would still be most likely working for someone else, hoping to get a 3% raise this year, maybe a bonus, instead of being in total control of my income and being able to grow and pursue things that I love. It